Hola, Sas. Okay, we are primed. Yeah, for those of you who do not know, I love Fenty, so the majority of my things are Fenty. All my product is basically Fenty. So I wanted to try this new thing that I saw online where you heavily douse your face in your setting powder and then use your finishing spray and then put on your foundation. So I'm gonna go in and do that now. Let's see if it makes the difference. It's supposed to hold in place longer. It's supposed to hold your makeup longer and just give you a better finish, right? So, and make sure that we say in the makeup world, it doesn't move. Your makeup doesn't move, meaning it doesn't get smudged or fade or splotch you. So we're gonna do this and see how it goes, right? Okay, so press in. Oh, no. Then they said put your finishing spray on it. I use Urban Decay All Nighter for my finishing spray. Okay, that's on there, right? Then we finna go in here and press that in and see if it makes a difference. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. I am for anything to make, like, I literally don't have time to be retouching my makeup, so anything that will help that. So while that is drying, I am going to do my eyebrows. About 2 years ago, I did microblading, and I think that I am due for a touch-up. But in the meantime, we should use my spiked pencil from MAC to fill in. I like a sharp eyebrow with the highest arch I can get. Right? Fill that in. Okay. Let's move over to this one. I must say, putting the powder on with the primer and the finishing spray didn't alter my eyebrows. I thought I would have to, you know, it wouldn't show up. The pencil wouldn't show up over top of it, but it's actually doing pretty good. All right. Here we go. A little more in. I love a sharp eyebrow with the little fade in the front. Not too much. This one is being annoying. Okay. All right. So now we are just going to take, got some Pro Concealer. I usually use my good stuff if I'm like going out, but I'm finna be in the house on meetings, and so I use this cheap stuff, which is really good still. It's like 99 cents. And I bought like 5 of them on Amazon, Pro Concealer. And I love that they have that finish, so it helps me conceal the eye and the eyebrow so that my eyebrows stay in place. The pencil itself. This helps it highlight your eyebrow and keeps the pencil from moving. So while this new technique of loose powder keeps the makeup in place. I like to conceal my eyebrows because it keeps my eyebrow in place so it doesn't smudge and it remains sharp. Hold on. This the end. I sure hope I got some more of these upstairs because they're the bomb for what I do. I'm not a eyeshadow person. I said that I was going to start. So I'm a fan of Bridgerton. Like, freaking love it. Okay, Eloise is my favorite. Okay. And I'm also a fan of Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath is a black owned makeup line, and you can find it in Sephora. That's where I got it. So I was in Sephora the other day just kind of shopping to see what was finna call me. Okay. And so I went to the Pat McGrath section. I'm about to blend this out. And so I went to the Pat McGrath section and I saw, yo, she has a Bridgerton collection. And I was like, give it to me now. She had eyeshadows, she had blush, she had lipsticks, like, but it was selling so stupidly crazy, right? So while the display was there, they didn't have any more. So I literally in the store, actually I'm lying, walked out the store and my son wanted to get on the choo-choo train. You know, the little choo-choo train that ride around the mall. So I was like, fine, we can get on the choo-choo train. As we was on that train, honey, I was on Sephora.com, okay? Ordering my Bridgerton collection, everything from Pat McGrath. Because I keep saying why I won't do like a heavy eye with eyeshadow. I do kind of still want to do something, you know, because, you know, we still in mass. So to have something on the eye could be a vibe still. Okay, so my eyebrows are concealed and in place, right? So now let's go in with the foundation and see how it turns out. This is also Fenty. My number right now, because it changes all the time, is 385. Let's go in. And they also say that you may not need as much because of the loose powder and the setting spray that you put on before. And I can see that because I could have literally used what's over here. Yeah, I have a lot. Wow, that may be, I may be using this method more often. Wow. Hold on. Let me just get in there and blot and blot. And I always go over the concealed part of my eyelid with the foundation because I'm not putting any on. But that reinforcement helps to have it underneath the foundation because it makes your eyeliner and mascara look sharper too. So even though you're not using, if you may not use eyeshadow on your lid, it's always still good to conceal. Okay, so let's blend this a little bit because I want it to be highlighted, but I don't want, you know, the white outline. So we're just gonna blend that. Yep. May have to adopt that method. The setting powder and spray before foundation. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in. Ooh, with my highlight So the new thing everyone is doing is like they put it right here and then they put it right here. Child, please. Listen. I likes my highlight, and I like my highlight to be highlighted. I like it as popped and light as possible. So I still use my old method to that. Okay. So we're going to blend that in with a flat brush. My husband's probably trying to sneak in here and be scary. So highlighting down here just accentuates your cheekbone once you do your contour. I add my highlight and then I do my contour after that. And then for another reinforcement, I go over my lid again with this. And then I'll blend it out. And then that is another reinforcement that I have for when I put on my mascara and my liquid liner. Okay. Brush that out, blend that out. Yep. I like it. Okay. Now, we are going to contour. It's Fenty Stick Contour. Love it. Let's pull the nose, cheekbone, undercarriage. And I'm going to blend that out. Ooh. All right. So now to buff out or add some color to the highlight, I like to go over it with my finishing powder and Fenty I'm Caramel Cutie. I'm just gonna blend that out. Buff that in so you're not looking crazy with two tones. It'll be even. That's how we press that in there. I actually wore this had an event at church, and I'm like from the old school still. It's amazing the things that stick with you. So I had on an outfit that had like fringe pants and a shirt and everything, but my arms were out, like it was sleeveless. And so I was like, I don't want to put on a jacket with it because it's going to take away from the fringed pant. Let me find a scarf to put on my arms. I don't think anybody would have said anything for me, you know, if my arms were out, but I don't know. My grandmother was speaking back in the day. You ain't leave your arms out. Listen, some things just stick with you. Okay, so we're kind of blended, and we'll come back in later. So now we're just going to go in. Come on, thing. Go back in. I use lavender, the color lavender, because I like a bright highlight. I have used hazelnut. I think it's called hazelnut. It's probably not. But I've used a color that was more to my tone for highlight before. But I really like what the lavender does to my highlight. So, Fenty. This is also Fenty translucent powder. And in the lavender, we're just going to highlight that again. This is me every morning after my workout and shower, and I've gotten dressed, and then I do this because I don't know. I love it. I love putting on makeup, even if I don't really have anywhere to go. I have a few meetings today, so I don't want to be in the meetings looking crazy. All right? So we're going to let that sit for a minute. I genuinely like to... Yeah, we're going to let that bake, and then I'm going to go in. Now, this time I have NARS. I don't know what this is called because I can't see. Let me see if I can see what that's. Punta Cana. I use NARS Punta Cana, and that's probably only because Fenty was out of theirs. But I use Punta Cana to... I'm trying to decide what brush I want. To seal in my contour. And that'll all blend together too. That's it. Just to keep that nose. Okay. All right, so now we can just buff out this translucent. Buffing that out, blending that in so it can be one well-oiled machine. I don't like to see, sometimes I see girls, they have the line, you can still see the line. And that's because you just didn't blend as good as you should have. Easy fix. Just go in and buff down so it can all fuse together. Buff down so it can all blend together. See? No hard line. All right. Okay. Liking it. Okay. So now I'm just going to, now we're going to go in with the highlight. Now, NARS has a highlight that I have loved for years. Called Orgasm. This is even, I've been using Orgasm even before Fenty came out. And I went back to my roots. And this is why. I used a filter. And the filter was just like the color NARS Orgasm. And I was like, I need this look all the time without the filter. Let me go back to my Orgasm. Love it. And it's just a subtle, you know. Very subtle. But when the light hits it, it's awesome. Highlight up. Happy, happy. Always hit my top lip. Love it. Okay. So I have on Barbie today, so I guess I'll do a Barbie lip in pink. I have two Barbie lips. I have a bubblegum Barbie, but this ain't bubblegum. That's fuchsia. So let's go ahead and go in with that. This is MAC. It's probably Girl About Town. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Fenty liner. I think it's called like So Black or something, but it's so good. And look at the tip. It helps you perfect your wing, if you want a wing, cat wing liner, or if you just want a regular liner. Let's see. Is this the one? Because I have two, and one was running out. I don't know if this is the one. This is the old one. But I still want to have it because it's still good, but it's not as sharp because it's not as obsessed. What I try to do is when I buy my makeup, I try to buy two. Because God forbid my pencil is out and now I can't put no eyebrow on. What do they do to that? So if I got one in the stash, I'm good. We're going to do this liner. I don't like a big one because my eyes aren't big, so just need a little definition around the lid, that's all. I think this is the old one. Give me the other one back. Like this to be as sharp as possible too. Color that in. Ooh. Are they even? Yeah. Okay. Let that dry. So I kind of lied because I did say that the majority of my face is Fenty. Well, the majority of my face is Fenty, but I have a lot of MAC things. So MAC lipstick, MAC eyebrow, and then I'm not big on mascara. My lashes are very curly. And although I would love putting on fake lashes, my eyes are so sensitive and I struggle. All right. So, and then when I'm washing my face, I have a 7-step regimen that I do when washing my face from makeup, and you know, every night and every morning. So I don't like go to the salon and get my lashes done because I need to scrub my face. Like I ain't finna just, that's downward for me. I need to be able to all over. So lashes, yes, they have to. I have to have a mascara, but it's not a big thing for me. I know some people are like big on lash. I'm not, because they're short and they're curly. So I just accept them for who they are. And I love them, you know, at this stage. And then I don't want to get like the strips because, you know, I don't want to take off the little bit that I got or whatever. I mean, you know, they're very curly. My lashes are very curly. So I just love them for who they are. This is and so when I went in to get some from MAC, I was like, oh, can I grab a mascara? She was like, which one? I was like, surprise me. I mean, because I know all of their mascaras are good. So she's like, this is the double wham bam thank you ma'am of the season. It's going to give you an elongated fresh, and it's going to it has nutrients. Girl, if you don't put, girl, please, I don't need, you ain't got to do all that for me. All right, put it on the register so we can get up out of here. Sure. Okay, so, yep. Yeah. And it helps to find the eye, even though my lashes are curly and short. You can see them a little bit. And besides, I wear glasses too. That's another reason. So it's like, as long as they are, I got a coat or two on there, I'm good. I don't need, if they were long and voluptuous like my husband and my youngest son, They have the most beautiful eyelashes and the most beautiful natural eyebrow arch. I'd be like, why would you, like, why? You're not even using it right. So many times, like, babe, let me put some makeup on you. He be like, don't you ever. And my son, my youngest son, has his lashes. I'm like, so pretty. Oh my God. His puppy dog eyes with them long lashes. Okay. So that's the lash. See? Can't barely see it, child. All right. Then I'm just going to go in. I let this lady talk me out of my retractable black pencil I usually do for my waterline. Ugh. But now it's like, oh, not even thinking. I was like, now I need a pencil sharpener to sharpen the pen. And I don't want that. I like the gel retractable because I ain't got to keep up with no pencil sharpener. When it's gone, it's gone. But for now, this will do. And that, my dear, is my face. So I think I'm going to see how long the makeup lasts. I may start using this treatment of this process of the translucent powder and the finishing spray before anything. And I want to see how it does. I love a matte face, like a matted face. I don't like, some people like the dewy look. Yeah, I don't like the dewy look. So let me see if this finna hold me. Okay? Especially with the summer coming up, child. I ain't gonna be in these streets, but you know. I read a meme and I posted a meme on my page, Sassy Perspectives. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I was like, yo, I'm out here hyping summer like I'm not finna be in the bed by 9 every night. Because when it get dark, where we going? Why would you ever ask me to go anywhere? What? Child, I'm finna sit here and watch NCIS New Orleans and be happy with some popcorn with the sassy seasoning on it. Don't play. Child, I love my home. Love it. People be like, oh my God, I got cabin fever. Not never me. Okay? All right, this is the look. Oh, let me go back in. Hold on. So this is the look. This is my face. And I will let you guys know how long it lasts, okay? Now I'm finna go up here and make me a salad and some sassy. Look, I still got messed up. And some sassy vinaigrette dressing with the salad. Shop sassyperspectives.com to get your seasonings and your salad dressings and your sauces, your t-shirts. I'm looking up at my inventory. T-shirts, your aprons, your hoodies, your hats, your dishcloths, your dresses. Listen, we got it all. Just shop sassyperspectives.com and go under the Sassy store and get your whole entire existence. If you are local and you know where I am, you can pick it up, or I ship. And I also ship cakes and desserts and catering. It's a lot going on over here in these Sassy Perspective streets, aka Sassy Eats, aka Sassy Vegan. Get into it, all right? Love y'all.